Hey guys, Marsing in here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we're going to carry on here and do the second of the burst mode missions for the BUU'S Candy Mischief stage. The first one was definitely quite the experience. I didn't expect it to go on as long as it did. We're going to do heavenly events now. As I said in the first part, I say this in all my burst mode videos, but just to get it out there for people who maybe are coming to this one first, if you've already done your 6,000 points and you've already done Margin Power, or you did heavenly events first, all you have to do the other mission is just bring the team of that type, right? So you could just select this modifier, only get 950 points, but you'd still beat the mission for doing it on heavenly events. And because I got 6,000 points with the Margin Power team, technically that would be all I have to do, and then it would be done, right? But obviously I don't want to do that. I want to get 6,000 points with all the team setups, just to show that obviously it can be done. Now I could take off some of the modifiers here. I don't know how many people on my team actually stun, but that would make the whole thing incredibly simple if I had a bunch of stunning units on my team. I could take off the attack lowering, but I mean I want to get a higher score overall as well, so I think I probably will leave this the way it was. Well, I mean I could even do that, right? And I'm still getting a slightly higher score, and he's got less damage reduction. It's only by 5% though, so I don't really see how that makes a huge impact. I could reduce his HP. Oh, I could take off both of these. He has 2,000% less HP if I do that. So yeah, let's do that, and I'm still going to get a higher score. And then I changed the team, so we're doing heavenly events now. Still AGL and tech, because that is the way to get the most points. I didn't even think about the fact, am I going to be able to find a Kid Goku? Oh, there you go. I was going to say, will I even be able to find a Kid Gohan friend? But so many units on this team build stack, and because the event can be quite long, as we saw in the first run, I think a lot of the units are going to get some benefit out of that, right? So this should be, I think, a bit more straightforward than the Margin Power one, but I guess we'll see. Big numbers again pretty much the whole time. There you go. You can get one last question mark, get a gold blue capsule, take whatever we can get, and then let's see. So we got a lot of units on this team that stack, so we want to make sure we are getting the stuff with them as much as possible. I suppose we don't really need the Goku on rotation, do we? So we'll do this. Now we have to remember from the last run, because I wasn't sure exactly how this was going to work in the previous run. So candy orbs make us take damage, and then if you pick up orbs that are the opposite typing to your character, so with like AGL Goku on the end there, for example, if we pick up tech orbs, that makes us lose HP. I think that's a really interesting addition to this burst mode. Obviously the candy one making you lose health is kind of a nightmare, because we had at least one turn in the early one where there were so many orbs, candy orbs. I had to pick up like 8 or 10 or something, and I lost like 2/3 of my HP, if not slightly more. Which is a little bit awkward, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, keep these guys on rotation, stacking. Obviously, they're quite an older unit. This Goku from the April Fools from this year can be pretty good. He has a chance to guard, but then with Goku family allies on rotation, he's obviously getting the... they have the same name, right? Yeah, they start off with Super Saiyan 1. With the Goku family allies on rotation, he gets extra damage reduction when guarding, so he becomes quite good. Will those drop the way I want them to? They're not going to, are they? I was thinking about getting the candy to drop down the tech orbs, but they're probably not going to drop the way I want, so we'll just do this. Missing some supers early on is not ideal because of the number of stackers that we have on the team, but I mean, this one should be pretty straightforward, right? The only attack buff that the enemy has, I didn't show the whole list, so obviously you guys should check out the Margin Power video if you haven't, where we go through the list one by one, picking everything. But I kept everything the same except for taking off that extra HP. But the only attack modifier that we've given him is the one that is 600% attack. So considering he is a free-to-play story event boss, even giving him 600% extra attack isn't really that much. So once these units start to get a couple of stacks, it's going to be pretty difficult for him to actually be able to hurt us, which is good. Obviously, we're not going to exchange into the Gohan at any point here, because we just want to get the... just want to keep getting the stacks here. I was worried that was going to happen. Well, going to have to get some candy orbs. Lose a bit of HP. And then grab those. At least you get a super attack early. This is one of the first times I've actually used this Gotenks and Piccolo unit since the anniversary when they released. And I recently rainbowed them. So, see if they see how well they do here. We get the chance to additional super when you're at less key, but we didn't get that. We got 2 additional normals instead. Nice. Good work, boys. But we're still out here taking double-digit damage, so I mean... Man, these orbs. I mean, we'll do this... Oh, he needs 5 key. Oh, well. Rip. Get a super for Goku at least? Okay. Well, slowly but surely. We do have the allies. I think I have the full -3 key one on as well, which I guess is another one. If you're just trying to get the 6,000 points, obviously you could take off those ones, because those can be pretty annoying, having your key getting reduced. Getting no stacks for Gohan is obviously kind of annoying as well, but, you know, it is what it is. This one definitely feels like one of the ones that is more of a long haul kind of run, but without really any sort of danger, right? Like, I don't think at any point here we're probably in danger of getting killed. So, we'll just keep getting our stacks and grab a nice amount of same type orbs here on this turn. So, we should be looking pretty good. And as you saw there, the Gotenks and Piccolo, because you only need an ally whose name includes Piccolo on the team. So, Gohan, this kid Gohan, gets his unit super attack because of Gotenks and Piccolo. So... gives him the extra bit of added firepower. Getting those stacks in. And then Tech Goku. I wonder, we'll do a quick defense check on the next turn. How many turns in are we now? It's not been that long this time compared to the previous one. Yeah, we're only on turn 6. So if we do this... Yeah, LR Gohan's already up to 400 and odd key K defense, which is pretty good. Are you serious? You need 6 key. Bruh. I guess that's the perfect amount to give to them, but... God, that's annoying. I guess I could float off the other Gohan as well, as long as I remember. So we're getting the... both Gohans floated. I don't want to get double Gohan rotation. Not that it makes a huge amount of difference, but... should be fine. Right, 11 key for Gotenks and Piccolo. They do stack attack on... Is it their 18 key or their 12 key? I should have double checked it again. I checked it right at the beginning and I've already forgotten. That's how little I've used this unit. They stack defense on one of their supers and attack on the other one. But either way, we're in a pretty good place in this run so far. Shouldn't really be taking too much damage. We're doing damage at a reasonable rate here, even though we do have a lot of AGL units on the team. But... we're doing fairly reasonable damage. Yeah, Gohan will eat this. Yeah. Because that's the thing. We're probably not going to drop low enough on our HP at any point that we're going to need to worry about... the AGL LR Gohan losing his guard. So... yeah, we should be perfectly fine. Obviously, we can't transform him in this stage because we have no android ally or enemy. But that's fine. This Tech World Tournament Gohan, I'm really intrigued to see what they're going to do with his EZA, because when he dropped, he was actually pretty decent for an unawakened like SSR. But obviously now, in the current climate, like a stacker like him, who starts off, you know, he's a free-to-play card, starts off fairly low stats, and stacks relatively slowly, I would say. It's going to be interesting to see how they would actually make his EZA like really good. Oh god. If I do this, then we can do this. Still not enough. But we get most of that HP back. I mean, we've done a much better job this time around of not having to take huge amounts of damage from picking up candy orbs or opposite coloured orbs. So, we're doing fairly well here. I mean, we gave him a lot of extra HP and a lot of extra damage reduction, so it's taking its time to chip away at his health here, but, you know, we'll get there. There's another additional super for Gotenks and Piccolo. Come on, give me that crit. Yeah, there we go. Do that extra bit of damage. That's what we like to see. And do this. Another missed super attack turn for Gohan. You hate to see it. Hey, we can actually get one for Goku as well. We got the Dokkan attack coming up next turn. Depending on who we give it to, we could potentially be looking at the W here. Especially if we can give it to AGL LR Gohan, because obviously he's built up a pretty decent amount of attack. Is this going to do more than double digits? Yeah, we haven't taken more than double digit damage from Buu, I think, in this entire run, right? We have literally lost more health to orbs, to candy orbs, than we've lost to Fat Buu, which I think is pretty funny. So, oh yeah, look at this. We'll do this. Can't get the, are we going to get the Dokkan attack? I guess if I do this, right? And then grab this for you. We don't get the super, obviously, but we get the Dokkan attack for Kid Gohan, who's got a decent amount of support. He's getting, obviously, like the Super Saiyan Link and everything with the Goku and Gohan. Way quicker than I expected, so we missed number 2. But we should be alright. He's rocking a, what, 6.4 million? Considering we're running double 170 leads with the AGL Kid Gohan team, so I think we should be looking pretty good. Because the Dokkan attack, I know you get bonus damage. Is it effective against all Taiwan? You got the crit anyway. So 6 million crit, and there you go. That's it for Fat Buu. So I would say the Heavenly Events one was definitely significantly easier than the Majin Power one. Or at least it certainly went a lot quicker. We did get luckier with crits and stuff, I think, in this run than we did with the Majin Power one. But there you go. That will be the final mission for this burst mode completed with a new slightly higher score. Honestly, if you don't mind being in this event for a while, you definitely could put on a bunch of the extra modifiers and get a much higher score than this. I think with this team as well, because that run was incredibly easy. So I could put, like, he never did more than double damage to us, right? Or double digit damage. So I could quite easily put on a bunch of the other modifiers to give him extra damage. And, you know, it wouldn't really make any difference. So, but there you go. That was the Heavenly Events Burst Mode mission completed. We have now finished off the run. I think I might do one, like, not for the video, of course, but if I'm going to do another one here to set a slightly higher score, we know we can use that team, so we don't need to do the team cost. I probably wouldn't do extra damage reduction to our units, because then it's going to make it take even longer, but give them another 1000% attack and defense. Raises attack by a bit more. Raises HP. I mean, again, this is like raising his HP by a lot is just going to make the event take ages, but I think you could quite easily do it with these ones. I don't want to put on any, I don't really want to put on all these extra attack ones, because that'd put him up to, it put the score up to 6,500 and something, but it just increases the chances that early on you would get killed by a super. But I think with this team that we just beat it with, this run, even though it might take a while, would be quite easy to do and get 6,460 points. But I mean, you only get the silver burst coins by beating the missions, so the only benefit of doing this is obviously that you would get the extra gold coins right for afterwards. Because remember, we took a look at this at the end of the last video, but if you haven't seen it already, by beating a bunch of the missions you do get some silver burst coins. You do only get, is it 400? Because we beat all the missions are related to the score. So regardless of doing it with one of the categories, as long as you get all the points. This is taking ages to load. There we go. Well, as long as you get all the points, yeah, we got 400 burst mode coins, and you can use those to get skill orbs that are specific to Majin Power or Heavenly Events, or you can get Kais as well. And then there's a couple of medals and stuff in here as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What score did you manage to get? What is your highest score? What team build did you use for Heavenly Events? What did you choose to get with the silver burst coins? Let me know all of that down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.